Hello everybody. In these sections we're going to talk about some areas of a few things, different types of figures, parallelograms, trapezoids, triangles, and so forth. The first formula we're going to talk about is the area of a parallelogram. And remember, a parallelogram is a quadrilateral that has two pairs of opposite sides that are parallel. The formula is area equals base times height, where b is the length of a base of a trapezoid, one of the bottom sides, and height is directly how tall or how high the parallelogram is. Notice in this diagram here exactly what we're talking about when we talk about base and height. You have to have these measurements. Now, sometimes they're not always just flat out given to you. This height here, you may have to do a little bit of work to find the height. Notice that in this picture it sort of is part of a triangle, and there may be some work with Pythagorean theorem or special right triangles that you may have to do in order to find that. Down here in this example, here we have a parallelogram with a base of 30 and a height of 18 meters. And it's as simple as multiplying 30 times 18 to get 540. So the area then is 540 square meters. Notice we label area in squared units rather than linear units. Let's talk about what a trapezoid, well, first triangles, trapezoids, and rhombus. A triangle has an area A units and the base B units and corresponding height H units. Then the formula would be A equals 1/2 base times height. It's just like the formula for a parallelogram, except it's half. Determine the base, determine the height of the triangle, and then you have enough information to determine the area in square units. Trapezoid. Remember, trapezoid was quadrilateral, but only one pair of parallel sides. A equals 1/2 the height. Notice the height is how tall is it from one base to the other, and then multiply that by first base plus the second base, B1 plus B2. And then finally a rhombus. Now rhombus, we could use the formula for a parallelogram if those dimensions are known, the length of a base and the length of the height. But in this picture we're just showing what we call the diagonals of the rhombus. And the formula is simply you take the lengths of those two diagonals, D1 and D2, multiply them by 1/2, and that will give us the area of the rhombus. So the formula in this example is 1/2 AC times BD, and that would be the area of a rhombus.